In Europe, there is a country that only 0.03% of all international tourists visit. We're talking about Moldova, the poorest country in Europe. I've already been to this country 3 times and was sure I knew Moldova pretty well by now, but then I met 2 Slavic girls. Today, they're revealing a part of their country I never would have discovered alone. We're driving through remote villages, experiencing the harsh reality of rural life, and stumbling upon one of the most secret places in Europe. Follow me through Moldova. A warm welcome, friends. I'm coming to you for the 3rd time from Moldova, the poorest and least visited country in Europe. And today, I'm heading north with you to take a look at village life in the poorest country in Europe. Follow me. The first item on my agenda was to pick up 2 Slavic girls with Russian-Ukrainian roots. Our goal is to experience real village life here in Moldova together. You'll find out how and where I know these girls later in the video. The road in Moldova doesn't really have proper lanes. It's just a wide road, a big road without any markings. I've never seen that before, so it's really just by feel. Like, where you can drive here, whether there are 3 lanes, 2 lanes, nobody knows. So, as you can see, I'm not alone. I'm not just with one girl, I actually have 2 with me. And today they're showing me a bit of Moldova. When do you ever get to see village life in one of the poorest countries in Europe? Let's go. Yeah, guys, this is the end of the line for now. We can't get through. Fuck, guys. Alright, it's working, moving quickly, but where is the shepherd? The shepherd is coming. This is rural Moldova, guys. A shepherd driving his flock forward. So guys, we've now arrived together here in the first village. And now we're just going to try ringing a doorbell somewhere to show you how people live here in the village. Moldova really reminds me a lot of southern Germany, guys. When you drive through here, it's green everywhere, nature everywhere, vineyards everywhere. So if you drive out a bit, it's a really, really beautiful country when it comes to nature. If you love southern Germany, you'll love Moldova too. Although this country has some of the EU's lowest wages, people in the village have beautiful houses with impressive facades. Yeah, you can tell people still live well here.
Kusna?
I think that's not good.
Very nice.
Is it tasty?
City.
Yes, yes.
Very tasty, very tasty, tasty, very tasty, very tasty, very in the city.
In the city, yes, always in the city.
But you know what the city is like?
Yes, but we don't have a grandma in the city, so we've never lived there. We don't understand it that way, but like to Ljubljana.
At first glance, this village seems surprisingly idyllic. Among houses with large plots of land and an impressive church, you could almost forget that we're in the poorest country in Europe. But this impression fades quickly, as 2 minutes later we're invited into a house that barely seems livable. This is your house, right? No, that was a dumb question, wasn't it?
No, that's not our house. There is a woman, but she lives in Chisinau.
So all the people in the city can use this, yes?
They have adopted that.
Can we go inside the house, please? And this is how it looks here. It's the 3rd day in, the household lives here. The owner, but she's in Chisinau. We're here for a couple of days. So you're Moldova, right?
Go.
Ну, это... Хорошо. Ну, хозяйство здесь живет.
The hostess, because she's in Chisinau. We're here for a couple of days.
Your village is beautiful, isn't it?
Village?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Ivanskaya, no?
Click. I'll tell you a proverb now. Not a Russian one, but an oath. I love Ivanskaya's nature.
Yes.
And we want more cold water. And a full basin, I understand.
Do you want something or what? I can bring it to you. For the guest who is bringing it. I brought everything you like.
What you like.
Would you like bread?
Beer, bread, yes.
Okay, I'll bring them to you.
That won't take long.
Yeah, that won't take that long. We'll come over. Girl, it's important to say that this isn't a typical home or way of life in Moldova. Yeah.
That's very rare.
When the houses are simply abandoned, then it's interesting.
That they say the mothers still live there.
It's a good world.
That's an exception, which is already more extreme than usual, guys. Very few people live like that now. But that's just village life. And you have these wells everywhere here. It's pretty self-sufficient here. You have these abandoned houses. And you have these village drunks, I'd say. Hello. So here's the camp, guys. And this here is basically the village store. Greens.
White Fountain.
Green, probably.
But it's all good.
Good, thanks.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
We have arrived.
A person who is having trouble with his legs, and he is in very bad shape. He is a pensioner.
He is already a pensioner, right? Yes.
He receives a poor... Well,
Stay healthy, or how do you say it? Do it better. Well, we hope that the feeling will come.
everything will be fine.
All good, yes. Yes, but the fact that you want us...
Thank you. Yes.
Vielen Dank means thank you very much. Then, in this heat, they also drink for minutes, and
We are in the darkness.
thank you. Looking at you, I see how beautiful you are.
Thank you.
Yes, I see you too. Thank you, goodbye. Thank you. You're welcome.
Be careful. Be careful.
Goodbye. Good people.
Good.
Here in Moldova, you have these Russian industrial vehicles. So the girls definitely showed me a good village. Yes, how
How are the pigs? Good.
Should I?
good food? I'm a bit like chickens. Now it's Lisa.
Yes.
Yours. So, thank you very much. Yes, just now. Biosh. Then back to the car.
Do we know that? Heading towards the nuclear bunker.
Friends, we have now arrived in the far north of Moldova. You can look up the town.
Dank an Holafly für Sponsoren des Videos. Weiter.
Google it. Oliskani. And you can already see, isn't this awesome? I really love things like this. Just a real authentic bus stop. Take a look at this. Here. This is rural life in Moldova. Isn't this beautiful? This mosaic. Simply in the middle of nowhere. In Oliskani, that's what all of Moldova looks like. Such extremely vast landscapes. And I have to be honest with you guys, for me, this actually feels like southern Germany. I think I've already said it 3 times in the video, but guys, those of you from Baden-Württemberg and Bavaria, do you see what I mean? Then we headed to one of the world's most secret places at the time, a place hidden deep in the forest for kilometers. So, we've arrived now, here deep in the forest. This bunker complex is really well hidden. That's why we really have to drive through the whole forest. And now Lisa will show you the road again.
Thank you very much for that.
Thanks. So here in the deepest forest in the middle of nowhere, you can already see the first entrances to this nuclear bunker. 65 meters deep, but let's not go in just yet. Let's go to the main entrance, guys. In a moment, you'll see object 1180 behind me. One of the largest nuclear bunkers in the former Soviet Union. This bunker was built so that the war could still be continued even if major cities were destroyed, if Moscow was destroyed, if St. Petersburg was destroyed. And then you could still continue the war from here. These bunkers were built for that purpose. Not to protect people, but for destruction. Wow, guys, look at this. As I said, one of the largest nuclear bunkers of the former Soviet Union. Look at this monster. But you can also see that nature is gradually reclaiming this bunker more and more. Of course, it was built here in a kind of pit. Probably so that the first shockwave from a nuclear bomb would be dampened, since it's right in the ground. Like I said, guys, 60 meters deep, many floors. I really have to think about how to get in there without putting myself in danger. Look at this, wow. If I trip here, I'm dead. Because it's a 60-meter drop, guys. Listen to this. The echo in here is really intense. Hello, hello. How are you? We're doing it now. We're doing a sound test now to see how deep it really is by checking how long a stone takes to fall. My God. 2. But it's getting abnormal again there. Good morning. Billions of euros were invested in this bunker. One of the most expensive bunkers in the entire Soviet Union. But it was never completely finished because the Cold War was coming to an end. And they said we don't need it anymore. That means just shortly before the bunker was completed, construction was stopped. I would say it was 95% finished. Now we couldn't hold back our curiosity anymore and just had to go into object 1180. With my poor eyesight, of course, I immediately overlooked the fact that the whole corridor was flooded. Line, yes.
Почему Таня не была сухой?
By the way, the bunker was the best kept secret of the entire Cold War. So nowadays, the Moldovans know about this facility. But back then, this place was really top secret. Of course, it would be exciting to show you all 12 floors. But I don't want to put myself or the girls back there in danger. No.
Let's do it. Let's go. This is awesome.
That was it, yeah.
Look.
Guys, imagine how cold it must be down there if ice is already forming down there. You can see the ice sheets. Another fact that shows this bunker was designed for war and not for protection is that only generals would have lived here, not the regular population. And even if a nuclear bomb hits here, you are protected, but only for 24 hours because the nuclear radiation is so strong and the air systems and so on. That means it was only about surviving the first strike. The bomb drops, you survive, you can strike back. Well, it's also very interesting what you think about Germany because you've already been there. How many times now?
Well, probably about 8 times already, but I really like Germany. I was in a city in the state of North Rhine-Westphalia. I never knew where I wanted to live, in a quiet city or in some kind of metropolis. And I really like the well-developed infrastructure. We lived in a small district, but we could get to Dusseldorf in half an hour. And there's Cologne, which I really love, and the cities. I love the metropolises. The food is very delicious.
Which is better, Dusseldorf or Cologne?
I think Dusseldorf.
Yeah, that's great.
And the nature, I understand how big the metropolises are and how beautiful nature is.
Yeah, it is. Guest.
The forests are impressive. We Germans...
We also see more negative things. Yeah. It's nice to hear you say that, nice.
But you see, I'm just a tourist. I've never dealt with bureaucracy. I don't study, I don't work there.
Yes.
That's why I don't know. As a tourist, I can say it's very cool.
Thank you. As you can hear, we Germans often tend to be pessimistic and focus on the negatives. It's also great to hear people enjoy being here, nature, and the cities. After the nuclear bunker, we had to stop for something to eat in a nearby village. Looking back, I'm not sure if it felt more like a museum or a junk room to me. Every single inch was filled with interesting exhibits. My personal highlight was probably the knife wall. No matter where you looked, you saw knives. The two of us cultural Philistines got ourselves some spaghetti, guys, and one of the sisters got the real Moldovan food. Okay guys, I'm going to try Moldovan food for the video now, just so it's done. Let's take this one. It's some kind of strange consistency. That's meat. Hear this. Sierda, thank you very much. After eating, we went to a very special place and the real reason for my trip to Moldova this year. Now the secret is revealed as to how I even know the girls from the video. The older sister, Lisa, works as a veterinarian and runs both the clinic and the Dr. Wet shelter together with her parents. Currently, they take care of up to 80 animals in the clinic and around 200 more in the shelter. I grew very fond of the whole team during my trip, so of course a visit to the clinic was a must. Okay guys, today I'm here with Tatjana at Dr. Wet. They basically founded this facility to help the stray dogs here in Chisinau. And so, Tatjana, tell me, what is this? What are you doing?
Here is our clinic. The clinic is intended for most of the stray animals. We provide them with help. Most of the animals have been in traffic accidents. For the ones that were shot, we remove the bullets. There are animals that can't walk on all four legs, animals that have been poisoned. We help most of these kinds of animals, I see.
No, I won't do it. You there.
He's injured, he hurt his back, there's a wound here.
Vertebra?
And we gave him therapy. And now in the winter, we use a treadmill. And in the summer, we have a therapy pool for them, where we also do therapy with them.
And your clinic, is the main room over there? Yes, that's where we do surgery.
Yes.
That's where we do surgery, observe the animals, and take x-rays. We are also connected.
Let's take a look. Then I got a little tour of the clinic and was allowed to take a look behind the scenes. Tatjana showed me the treatment rooms, the areas for medical care, as well as the operating rooms. I also like that there is a separate outdoor area where the dogs can run around and play.
There is a name for...
A lot of dogs. Nothing.
Quiet. Here we have kennels where we keep the dogs we're working with. Some dogs will never walk on four legs again, while others are just beginning to do so.
You have here, how do you say in Russian? Dogs. Very small dogs.
5 dogs were brought here to the clinic. We came to work in the morning and they were running around here.
Hey.
You see, there are a lot of puppies, guys. Puppies, but the dogs want a lot of attention.
We work here all day, every day, and we also have a shelter, and we also go to the shelter after we finish work here. And we spend all day here because it's more important here. The animals here need more help.
Does the government help too? How does it work?
The government doesn't help us, not a single penny. We earn our own salaries through the work of the clinic. There are also clients with pets. And there are paid services here. And when it's a stray dog, it may cost only a minimal fee. Sometimes we even do it for free at our own expense. So, okay.
I see.
As Tanya already mentioned, this is an animal first aid clinic. We also have the Krikov shelter. Our country is very poor. This is Moldova, a former Soviet republic. It's very small. We have only about 3.5 million people. We don't have oil or gas. So naturally, people are very poor. This has developed over many years, over decades. We have a lot of animals roaming our streets. Both dogs and cats need veterinary help. But unfortunately, it's a poor country. And people can't afford to help them because the prices at clinics are very high. Our clinic is the cheapest. In fact, we often do it for free. And our dream is to open a place with prices where anyone could come for veterinary help. And get help for free. Unfortunately, we are very, very limited financially and we can't help everyone. Thank you.
In addition to the dog clinic in the city center, as already mentioned, there is also a shelter a bit outside. That's why I followed Dr. Wet's mobile clinic to take a look at everything on site again. More than 200 dogs live here. Vlad, who is also the father of the 2 girls from the video, showed me the shelter and gave me fascinating insights into the daily work. Injured, abandoned, or displaced animals, as well as puppies, are taken in and cared for here until they have a chance at a better life. The dogs were definitely extremely happy about our visit.
The dogs were definitely...
So guys, does anyone want to adopt this one here? Adopt. Her.
Problems in the family, problems at work. When you come here, you forget everything. You start to laugh. They love you. They really love you.
They don't care if you're a president or a manager if you push them away. They love you just the way you are. They love you so much, yes, that always touches my heart. I really love dogs. And at this point, I want to take the opportunity and, together with you as a community, use my reach to support such a great cause. In the video description, you'll find a fundraising link. There you can support it. I think if each of us gave just €1, we're over 130,000 people in the community, we could raise an incredible amount. And they are very reputable. They work with Poorest, a renowned animal welfare organization from Austria. They are verified, they are transparent. That's why your money is in good hands there. And yes, guys, feel free to support the cause if you want. And if you might not have the financial means, feel free to support me. I would like to be an extra incentive for you, for every subscription. Until the end of the year, I have decided to donate 1 cent to the animal welfare organization Dr. Wet for each subscription. That's it. Last year, I believe subscriber growth was 70,000, which equals €700. And for the milestone of 200,000 subscribers, I want to add another €2,000 to the pot. Feel free to subscribe. I'll stay transparent about our progress through the end of the year. And yes, feel free to support it. Otherwise, you can also support it directly. It was a long day, a very interesting day. I mean, when do girls ever show you a nuclear bunker and villages here in Moldova? And yeah, guys, see Moldova and Chisinau for yourselves. The city has changed a lot in the last few years. Yeah, I told my viewers that the city has changed in the last few years. What do you think?
That's 100% true. There are so many interactive things appearing, both for young people and for the older generation. I think the city is only growing.
Yes, the infrastructure is better too. Yes.
Yes.
More modern. Everything will be modern. European money will come. Everything works.
We recommend visiting Chisinau, Moldova at least once.
The city has become very beautiful. Well, sometimes that doesn't really come across in videos, but it's actually become a really green, pleasant city. Yeah, friends, we'll see each other again soon. Until then, bye.
Bye. Maka, maka.
Maka.